this one's a source of a lot of frustration for students as well, but even some teachers. Why does Get More Math give penalties?
Um, so penalties are sort of a mitigation effort. It always goes back to Josh in his classroom over the years trying to make things work. And I like to tell a story for this one. So once again, I spent all this time to make a new feature, multiple choice. I mean, Robbie, the code involved in making stuff like that work the first time is intense. Hundreds of hours, late nights, weekends, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So finally, I put the multiple choice questions into the very first, you know, skill in Get More Math. I can remember the day, and I remember the classroom. I remember the kids on the back of the room. I remember, like, I can see the back of their heads in my mind's eye, and they loved these new multiple choice problems. In fact, they finished the assignment in seconds. They just blitzed my first multiple choice assignment. And of course, I think you probably know what they were doing. They were just clicking until they would get it right. And Get More Math, if they got it wrong, they would have to fix it. But then they got a new problem and they could guess again. So they were just clicking and submitting as fast as they possibly could until they get the problem right on their first try, which didn't take long with, computers and clicking. So that was a complete blow. And I thought, wait, I need some way to school the students to actually slow down. Like, this matters. You actually need to get it right. And the only way I came up with was penalties, a way to say, um, guessing could cost you. As soon as it could cost them something, then people took the problems more seriously. So that was the main idea. Just as a little funny side story, it used to be that there were no limits to penalties. So of course, as soon as I introduced penalties, I had the ornery kid who deliberately got penalties, got like 1,000 penalties, and then kind of crossed his arms and looked at me. He's like, "What are you going to do about this? Like, I am permanently stuck, and it's your fault." So, since I was the coder, that didn't last. But that was an interesting piece too. So then I limited the penalties, and then that same kid decided to do kind of a stubborn exercise in probability experimentation, and he would guess and guess and guess to try to see if he could ever actually get out of having the penalties just by guessing. So you'd have to get like seven in a row or six in a row right on your first try, and you have four tries. Anyway, interesting. He was quite a handful. That guy. He helped all of us by pushing the development of Get More Math. Hey, final thought on penalties: they're intended to slow people down and get them to think.